What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking a look at our no item run for the Siblings Bond category Super Battle Road stage here. We ran a Hybrid Saiyans team, which seems like the most obvious and best option here. We are going to have all the Ultimate Gohans around, just guarding their way through this entire thing. That being said, it wasn't as easy as you might think. This stage, was definitely built with the Tech Ultimate Gohan in mind. So it hits very, very hard. But basically the idea here is that we've got the Tech Ultimate Gohan. We're going to keep them linked up with the Trunks and Goten there. And then on the other rotation, we're going to have the STR Ultimate Gohan with the Tech Ultimate Gohan. And they are going to stay linked together, and then we should be sitting pretty. So yeah, you can see out the gate there, we just took a super attack for 170k, and we don't have very much HP on this team, because we are only running a 170% leader skill, but it's 130% to HP. So we have a very, very low HP pool, so we really can't afford to take too many super attacks. Especially turn 1 like that before we're going to be able to build up. Because remember that a lot of these units are going to be stacking attack and defense on their super, so each time we reset to a new fight, all their stats are going to reset back to the base values, so that could end up being a little bit of a problem for us. So yeah, second turn here, we've done about half of the damage to all the enemies, but we are looking like we're at about 50% HP as well, so that is definitely not the best. We do have a support unit on rotation here. That Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is going to be giving us, 35% attack and defense to the rotation. So that should help us out a little bit there. But yeah, as you can see, we definitely aren't tanking normal attacks for double digits or anything. We have to build up some stats before that is going to be possible for us. This is a very straightforward team. There's not a single active skill on the team, or transformation. These units are all just what you see is what you get. Their kits don't change at all. So basically, the biggest struggle with this no item run is when we take damage, we don't really have a solid way to heal it back. A lot of our other no item runs have cheeky strategies with revivals or with transformation conditions that allow us to get full heals and things like that. We don't have access to any of that on this team. So basically what we're going to be relying on is for our stacks to give us enough defense that when we select type orbs, we can heal our defense back that way. So like here, we have a lot of support on rotation, because you have the Trunks and Goten card is providing 40% attack and defense to Goku's family, and then you have the World Tournament Adult Gohan there, the Teen Gohan there at the end, who is giving, I want to say, like 58%? That's a lot. It's definitely not that. Maybe it's like 30% attack and defense to everyone on rotation. So we're definitely getting some extra stats from that. And then again, right here out the gates, we are taking another super attack. So our health is definitely struggling a little bit. This is pretty much what a typical run on this stage looks like. It had been like this every single time. Luckily, we were able to get an additional super there, so we are going to be able to take out Chaozu. Having one less enemy to deal with is nice. It is a little unfortunate that that was the enemy that already put off a super attack. That is the cliche thing that happens in Super Battle Road. Units know when they're about to die, and they will, more times than not, super attack you before they go out. Very, very nice. We're getting some additional supers here as well, with the Trunks and Goten, which is always helpful with them. I have a lot of additionals added into their hidden potential system. I think most of the units on this team have a lot of additionals built up. And then we're able to get a nice little stun there at the end as well. So this should be a pretty safe turn for us. It's looking pretty solid, like we're going to be able to survive through the second fight here. I opted to switch them around because we weren't going to be getting attacked in the first slot there, and then that way we're able to select a few type orbs, get a little bit of additional passive healing here. before we are going to have to move into the final fights. Though I don't think we'll finish off the enemies quite yet. We would definitely need some additional attacks. Especially without this tech Gohan getting his additional attack buff from being attacked before he supers in the first slot. So with some stacks active, we still take 100k on super there. So it's just very, very rough. This stage is just super hard. So you can see there, we're almost dead already. We have only got 75k HP to work with, and no way to heal it up. So we are definitely struggling. I, at this point in the run, did not think that this was going to be a winning run. Luckily, we were able to get a few type orbs here. We're able to heal just over 100k, and then luckily no super attack there. That probably would have just straight out killed us. And then, yeah, we also got we're very fortunate that there's no super attacks until the very end there, but we do have to finish him off here. If we're not able to kill Tien by the end, which we are, then, you know, we definitely would have died because we had type disadvantage with that support unit, who definitely would get hit hard. We don't want him getting hit. So we did make it to the last fight here, but we're still not out of the woods yet because our HP is dangerously low at the moment. We are very lucky with the typings here, with them being AGL and physical, because we've got all, we can protect ourselves against that very, very well with, you know, tech units and STR units here. So yeah, it looks like, you know, our defense throughout with these Ultimate Gohans has been just high enough to be able to provide just enough passive healing that we are not dying. But we are just barely hanging in there. At this point, I was pretty much just praying for not taking a super attack. That was all that I needed to happen, was to not take a super, and then we were going to be alright. And because I wanted to deal out as much damage as possible, I am targeting type advantage-wise. So we are not going to take out one of the enemies very quickly. We're kind of focusing them both down at the same time. And then here, we were so lucky that we had type advantage, because he has 58% damage reduction at all times as well. That's the only reason why we were able to tank that. But again, now our health is just dangerously low. We have pretty much been living in that bottom 20% like this entire time. So, super, super nerve-wracking. We pretty much can't get hit with another super, but we are able to get another little bit of healing there. Right before the end of, or right before the beginning of this, you know, phase. And I was just really, really hoping for some additionals. I really hoped we could get an additional super there and take out the Kid Gohan, but unfortunately not. I think this should seal the deal with it, though. We should be able to finish him off right here. And with that additional attack, he is finally dead. We get another additional super, so they came in clutch with that for us, which is very nice. That makes me more comfortable with the amount of defense that they have at this point. They've gotten a few good stacks. So long as we don't get super attacked here, we should be okay. And then again, we're getting another additional super. So this was a very, very strong turn for us, damage-wise. We were able to pretty much flatten this entire enemy rotation. And then finishing up here, it's safe to put the STR Ultimate Gohan in the first slot because we have type advantage, so we know he's going to be guarding and activating his full passive. So we get as much type orb healing as we can. Fortunately, a lot of type orbs to select, so we're able to get a back up above 200k HP here. Which was super clutch because we were able to tank this super attack just barely because we got all of those type orbs. So we barely struggled through this. As you can see, the RNG had to be heavily in our favor in order to get through this run. It was no easy feat. It took quite a few tries. This was definitely one of the harder Super Battle Road stages to no item, for sure. So yeah, we were able to barely squeak by there, by the skin of our teeth, and get the win here with this Hybrid Saiyans team. And there we go, we KO Piccolo and get the win. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw, then consider coming over and being a part of the Toxic Tribe with like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 77 subscribers by the end of the 7-year anniversary, so smack that red subscribe button. That would help me out a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.